Sure, welcome. How do you go from a team that was competing for a championship to being a veteran now on a team that's kind of rebuilt?
That's a good question. Well, obviously, like you said, go from a team that was competing for a championship to a team that's rebuilding. And, the goals obviously changed for me, and I thought about it ever since the trade happened. And, now my ultimate goal is to try to, get this team in the playoffs. So I hope in the hunt to make the playoffs, and I think that should be the goal. And, to help these guys grow and be a veteran in the locker room by, if not by voice, but most definitely by example.
Did you give any thought? What was your first reaction? Were you surprised? Did you think, oh no, I'm going from Orlando to the cold?
Well, first reaction was obviously a little surprised, and as well as a little upset, just because of the fact it came so quick. Went to shoot around that morning and went home to take a nap. The phone was just ringing off the hook, so kind of had a feeling what was going on because I heard the rumors earlier that morning. But by me being in the league for 12 years, it wasn't as big of a blow to me because I've been on teams to where you have different teammates every year. Where guys has been traded, like when Gary Payton was traded and Desmond Mason when I played in Seattle. So I think I was prepared, built up a wall to where it could happen to anybody at any time. And when it did happen to me, I was upset, but at the same time, it wasn't as big of a blow because I've been in the league for 12 years and seen it happen and seen the business side of it. So it's just like you gotta move on and get ready for the next thing.
What can you bring to the table for the Wizards?
What can I bring to the table? Most definitely leadership, veteran and voice in the locker room. Try to help some of these young guys. Not only that, and like I said, I think the ultimate goal is to continue to get better every time we get out on the court, grow as a team, and hopefully try to get to the playoffs.
Rashard, from your standpoint, what happened in Orlando? I think Otis said that he wanted to wait until after that West Coast trip to reevaluate. From you guys playing on the floor, where did it go wrong? Why they had to make the trip?
Wins and losses. I think at the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. Especially when you're on a team like the Orlando Magic, an elite team. When the expectations are very high, any little mistake is going to be magnified. And there was no room for error after the past 3 seasons I had there. After making the finals, Eastern Conference Finals. There's very little room for error, and I think we started the season off winning, but at the same time, it was a little up and down. We lost some games, wasn't playing well, and just overall as a unit, our defense kind of slacked off. And I guess Otis felt like he needed change and decided to change the team around.
What's your best position, 3 or 4?
Well, I obviously played most of the 3 for 9 years when I was in Seattle, moved to the 4 for 3 years playing in Orlando. But I think for me, it's just whatever fits the team best. Whatever guys you have to put the best team out on the floor. If that's me playing the 4 position or if that's me playing the 3 position, whatever fits the team best to win ball games, to have the best guys out on the floor to win.
Do you think maybe you were underutilized somewhat this season, or do you feel like there's an opportunity there to?
Well, it's most definitely an opportunity. I don't want to say underutilized. You can say, when you're on such a good team like the Orlando Magic, some people have to sacrifice, and I had to sacrifice, some shots, and not necessarily a role player, but it's all about sacrifice when you're on teams that talented and that well. And I was one of the guys that sacrificed to try to make it work. At the end of the day, try to get wins. But hopefully I can get back to my old self of when I was in Seattle, when I made the All-Star team, and when I was playing a 3 position, and hopefully we'll see what happens. I hope I can get back to that playing here, I can watch.
When did you arrive, and how hectic has the past 24 hours been? Did you get in this morning?
I got in this afternoon.
Okay.
Past 48 hours been a little hectic. After being traded, I think that the hardest part was just that day. Like I was telling my mom, she talked to me, asked me how I feel. I was like, well, I'm fine. I got thick skin. I'm pretty strong. But once this day is over with, even though I was traded, the day I was traded, I said, once this day is over with, I'll be completely fine. Just everything is running through my mind 100 miles an hour. Just need a little time to think. With moving, being traded, family coming with you, living situations, it's just a lot of things just running through your mind at the time. Getting out there, playing the game, practice, the offense, defense. It's just so much running through my mind. And I told my mom, once this day is over with, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go, and I'll be, I'll be a Washington Wizard.
I'm sure you've been doing this for a while, but can a trade like this motivate you? Do you use this to fuel you through the rest of your career? How do you approach this?
Most definitely use it for motivation. I think it's most definitely going to fuel me a little bit. Obviously, from the situation I was in to coming to the Washington Wizards, I think I'm the type of guy that I've been doubted my whole life growing up from high school to the NBA. I feel like there's always something in front of me that's challenging me, and I just look at this as another challenge. But I'm a positive guy. When I got traded, a lot of people, feel sympathy, but I told them I don't want the sympathy. I'm a basketball player. You give me the sympathy, and how it's gonna make me feel. I don't want a soft part. The trade happened, so be it. I just gotta, get myself to Washington and get ready to play basketball. We're all human, and it is the business side of the NBA. There's gonna be many more trades that go down this year, so I don't want the sympathy. I'm just gonna go out here and be professional and make the best of my situation.
Do you know?
Yes, there may be a whole lot more trades, but you got traded for Gilbert Arenas, who was thought a lot of places to be untradeable. How does it make you feel that you got traded for Gilbert? Good, bad?
Regardless of who I got traded for, I got traded. So of course it's gonna make you feel a little bad being traded. Think about was good enough in Orlando, and I'm trying to happened with him. I still think he's a pretty good player. I think he showed flashes of when we played him here. He played a great game. Almost won the game. But things happen. Things happen for a reason. Like I said, I try to stay positive about everything. I played for Flip Sanders when I was younger in the Louisville game. I know what type of coach he is. Played against him a lot when I played in Seattle. He was in Minnesota. Know Sam Cassell as well. So my main focus is trying to learn the system, the offense and the defense, and try to get on the right page as quickly as possible.
So you came in this afternoon. Do you plan on playing tonight? And if so, how many minutes?
I don't know if I'm playing tonight. Actually, just got here, talked to the coach, talked to Ernie, but I'm not too sure about if I'll be playing, if I'll be doing anything tonight. Because around this time I'll be in preparation mode, headphones on, need to get some shots up, or it's more. Game is physical, but it's a lot mental too, and I look at it that way, and I need time to mentally get myself ready.
This is an interesting locker room, albeit it's a transition. There are now some veterans in here. When you think of Josh, Kurt Heinrich, now adding you to the mix. How do you incorporate your style in that locker room?
Well, I'm first of all just kind of watch and observe, and try to fit in, not jump ahead of myself. Just come in, trying to be the big bad wolf, or go in, telling everybody what to do or how to do it. Type of guy that I listen, I watch, I observe, and just trying to get feedback and talk to the guys, get help, get as much help as possible, trying to get myself going, get myself rolling with the team and organization. But at the same time, just talking to Kurt, like I said, those couple veteran guys of how things work around here, and just trying to fit in and then try to take off from there.
Did you bring your horses up here?
Too cold. Too cold out here.
What is your impressions of John Wall's game?
Very talented basketball player. Very fast, quick, young, but very, very talented right now. I think, we played in the first game, and it was surprising how fast he was on the court. I've watched him on TV, but seeing him in person when he's actually coming at you full speed in 3D is different. He most definitely very quick, pass the ball. He knows how to get to the rim. I think, like you said, just little things he needs to work on. Like you said, his jump shot's not consistent. He can be a better player once he starts knocking down that shot, but most definitely have a lot of skills already, and most definitely be one of the elite point guards in the league.